Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to this broadcast. We are live right now on Facebook, on YouTube, on Periscope, on all manner of social media. I want to give everybody just a couple seconds to jump on here. I would encourage you just to share this broadcast with your friends, with your fan base, whoever you can. We're going to be talking today about something very exciting. I think for those of you that already know about this, it's going to be a very welcome refresher and informational. But also, for those of you that may not have heard of this, I would encourage you to stick around because we're going to be talking about an upcoming trip to Israel that we want to invite you to join us on. It's going to be absolutely amazing, absolutely life-changing. I have some guests here with me that I'm going to introduce to you. They're joining me from different parts of the world, actually. But before we get into this, I want to just invite those of you that are watching to tell me where you're watching from. I would love to see and to hear where you're watching from. I know there's literally people jumping on this broadcast from all over the world. I'm just looking at it here. We have obviously people from the United States and Canada and Nigeria. Hi to all the Nigerians. I know we have quite an audience in Nigeria. Ghana, India, the Philippines, South Africa, Kenya, Brazil, Indonesia, Zambia, and there's many, many more. So we welcome all of those of you that are tuning in from all over the world. At the end of the broadcast today, we're going to be answering any questions that you have as we go through. So just take advantage of the comment section there to let us know any questions that you have, and we'll get to those at the end of the broadcast today. I want to just introduce some people that are with me on the broadcast. I'm not alone. I'm here with Harvey Katz, who is joining us from Canada. He's going to be answering some of our questions about the tour today. Also, my father is on the broadcast. His name is also Dan. And if you've seen any of the promotional literature, you'll notice that he's listed laborious to put that number 3 after my name every time, so we've dropped that. And I've also discontinued the dynasty. My son is not named Dan. So my dad Dan is on the line. He's coming from South Florida, and then here in the office with me in our offices in Orlando, Florida, is Jeremy Leffler. He's sort of the one that's organizing all of this here at our offices, and he's going to be talking about some of the nuts and bolts and the practical stuff as we go through this. So this is basically how this broadcast is going to work. Hopefully now we've got a good audience that's building there. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of an overview of this trip to Israel that's coming up, and then I'm going to ask Harvey to take us through the schedule. Now, Harvey has been to Israel. How many times, Harvey?
Over 40 times.
Over 40 times. So I'd say you're a bit of a veteran. And, Harvey actually is also Jewish himself. Both of your daughters were in the military there, right?
Actually, my one daughter was in the military. My other daughter is an Israeli citizen and lived there. And I have 2 Israeli sons-in-law who are believers.
Yeah. So Harvey is no novice when it comes to Israel. So he's going to be talking a lot about the schedule, some of the sites that we'll visit. And I think you'll be really inspired. I think a lot of you will probably start packing your bags as you hear Harvey talk about that. Then I'm going to ask my dad to address some of the practical things that you're going to need to know for this trip. This is very, very important stuff. You're going to want to maybe have a pad and a pen so you can take some notes on this. And then Jeremy's going to go through the nuts and bolts as far as getting you signed up for the trip and making sure that you have all of the paperwork squared away and the practical stuff taken care of. And then we're going to answer your questions. So once again, I want to encourage you, if you have questions, as we go through the broadcast, just type them into the comments section, and we will get to those at the end of the broadcast. So for those of you that are not already aware, I just want to let you know that we are planning a trip to Israel June 8th through the 16th. We're calling it the Israel Experience. And those dates, again, are June 8th through the 16th. They should be right there on